We've all gathered here this evening to honor William Johncock. To some he's Coach, to some he's Bill, but me and my co-workers just call him Doc. We've had a lot of conversations while our patients are in the chair, and I've heard a lot of stories, some of which I'm going to share. I've heard about his grandpa, who liked to go hunting for bear, so he took his bow and arrow into the woods and hoped he'd find one there. Well, Grandpa got an excellent aim and shot the bear, but no, he didn't drop immediately, but just stumbled and proceeded to go. Grandpa tracked that bear for quite a while, and it was getting late. So he decided to come back tomorrow, finding him would have to wait. The following day, he returned to the woods. He followed the trail of blood, and what he soon realized wasn't looking very good. The bear had reversed the role there, and Grandpa had become the hunted. The bear had circled around before his demise, and Grandpa was blessed he wasn't confronted. I've heard about Jerry and Dorleen and how that once a year they'd load the station wagon, taking their 5 boys somewhere. It seems once the wheels were rolling, Dad was not going to stop, so it was a good thing they were all boys, because they had to use an empty bottle of pop. Also, it seems right down the road, close enough for the boys to ride their bike, was just a little hole in the wall the boys weren't supposed to like. It was known as the Dog and Suds, where they had the best hot dogs and root beer, and here they could even play pinball, but not without some fear. You see, Dad thought this was frivolous spending, so they parked their bikes in back, and one of the boys would be the lookout, so none of them would get Dad's whack. The boys got Dad into running. Yes, he found a passion in his youth. You see, Jerry was already 50 when he started running in hush puppy shoes. Dorleen had found her passion in children, and if 5 boys weren't enough, she decided to foster children, start a daycare, and share her gentle, patient love. Doc's been told, if you ain't Dutch, you ain't much. And he's not Dutch, as you can tell. He's also been told he looks like Randy Travis. And, wait for it, the famous actor Denzel. He tries to teach me how to talk, like you don't mash a button, you press it. He says potatoes are what you mash, and somehow he doesn't get it. You're not in Michigan anymore, Doc. You're where the sky is Carolina blue. And I don't care who won the war, just when in North Carolina, you speak like we do. So they're just a few of these are just a few of his stories. I could go on and on, and on and on and on. Stories about all his brothers and the foster siblings that he's known. Doc speaks of his love for Carol and for his children, Tyler, Logan, and Drake, and how he's thankful God has blessed him with the many friends he's met along the way. I thank God for giving me my job, and a boss who loves the Lord too, who really cares about his patients and shares what he's gone through. So today, as we celebrate your birthday, turning 50, it isn't so bad when you're surrounded by your family and friends and the best employee you ever had.